So today's video is going to be covering the planning of the last day of Clashfront and also our final results as a guild. It's a bit delayed just because of the timing of the event finish and my time zone. So we can see that we've managed to claim all of the tiles that we wanted last round. So I've managed to claim this one here and also keep a hold of these ones along the outside. I think we did have a bit of a fight on these two tiles, but that was about it. So uh, I don't think there's like anyone on here or like one team. And here, I think there were a few, but not too many. I think they were all on this tile. Maybe not. Where did they sit? Here, I guess. Keeping that tile. Interesting. In any case, that makes our next round really easy. At this point, I don't need to defend too many places. The majority of the map is now safe. So I really just need to defend this point, and this point. This one I also need to defend, but again, we haven't really had any issues with purple this week, so not too much of a concern. As far as planning for the rest of the week, or for today, I guess. So yeah, I just need to plan where I want to put everyone for today. I think I'm just going to add a few extras to each of these three tiles and mainly just have everyone else stay where they are. Sometimes on the last day, I just let them move wherever they want to. I give them a bit of free will since we are safe. Uh, Maybe they want to take this tile. I don't know. I'll leave it up to them. Maybe they want to try and claim some child points for themselves. Yeah, so I'm just going to switch over to the points, just do the last planning of the week. It should be very quick. I've skipped updating the point override today, so I've just already added that in. And so you can see that at the end of round 5, we're looking to sit at around this many points. Of course, we'll get a few extra because we're going to have some skirmish and child points from across the map. I could aim to go to maybe around 7,500 if I try and spread my vanguards across all of these empty bases and go for like the 10 extra points. It's probably not really worth it at this point. Just give the guild a bit of a lazy day. As I usually say to them, I just tell them to take some naps. So yeah, I'm just gonna move a few people from these bases up to these two. Probably maybe one or two extra people here, and then everyone else, I'm just going to say that they can stay where they are, or they could pick any of our other bases that they want to sit on, and give them a little bit of freedom today. So this is the image for my guild today. As mentioned before, I'm going to put 15 on each of these three tiles, and I'm going to keep with my 6 on this one. Everyone else is free to just sit wherever they want on these tiles. If no one moves, that's fine. If everyone moves and spreads out, that's also fine. I'll just leave it up to them. I'm also going to let them know that if they want to group up with a few people in the guild and try and take one of these tiles, I'm going to give them the green light to do that. I'm not going to give them any directions to do that. If they want to put 6, 7 teams on there collectively, they're welcome to do that by their own choice. Just a bit of a free round for them today, just to wind down the week and yeah, just give them some choice. Cutting to our final results, you can see that we've almost reached the 8,000 mark on the points, and we'll just have a quick look at the board and see what happened today. So I did tell my guild that they could take either of these tiles, and they did make the decision to do that. So you can see that they put some teams on there. They additionally decided that they wanted to take over this tile. While it wasn't directed, I wasn't too fussed about that. They can make their decisions at this point. I was actually not sure if we would have enough stretch to be able to do that as well. In the end, we actually had one member who did very, very well on this tile. with their three teams, they've taken out the entirety of Aqua that were on this tile. So yeah, I guess my concern was it was for nothing. So that's our Clashfront for the week. I'm not planning on making any videos for next week. Just as I mentioned earlier, the end of the Clashfront round is very, very late for me. So, organizing these videos means staying up a little bit extra late to do some recording at the time that I'm doing my planning. If anyone has any other questions or anything that they'd like to see, please ask in the comments. It could be about how I pick my allies, although that's very similar to my first video where I'm checking up on the other guilds. I'll usually just pick the guild that is similar in power to us, but maybe like a little bit less. So basically, they can help us take the rest of the board. I would also try and, on this map, try and take someone as an ally who is directly opposite me. Um, and yeah, we'll just see how I go next week. Also wanted to mention that I'm going to try and get some updates to the Clashfront spreadsheet out for the start of next round. I will see how I go. It's been a very busy week for me outside of the game as well, and I haven't had much of a chance to work on it. So hopefully it'll come through. If not, it'll come through within a day or so of the new round starting. And thank you for watching, and I hope that these videos have been helpful. So thank you for watching, and I hope that these have been helpful.